There is a belief out there that losing weight is essentially healthy, but let me tell you guys, that can't be any further from the truth. The process of shedding those pounds can actually take a toll on your mental and physical well-being, at least for a while. Is it worth it? Well, in my humble opinion, yes, absolutely. Now, I'm not talking to those people who want to shed a few pounds here and there, but I'm talking to those who are committed to a one-time weight loss journey, people who want a drastic transformation, and they struggle with binge eating and food addiction. The truth is, if you want a true transformation, it requires intensity, an intensity that you haven't done before. There are certain snacks and healthy food that is advertised to you that you need to completely cut out of your diet, and then once you build a good foundation, you can reintroduce these foods back into your diet. Now, the reason you see all of these TikToks and videos on Instagram that talks about losing weight in a healthier way, I'm going to explain to you where that comes from. The truth about the weight loss industry is that you go through literal hell, you lose a bunch of weight, you get toned and sexy, then you automatically start reintroducing food back into your diet. Then you forget about the hell that you went through for 2 years. Then you go on social media, say all the nice words to attract people to buy your programs, and you call it healthy. You do this unconsciously because you think you made the mistake of being so unhealthy when you were losing weight, where those mistakes were exactly what got you here. So here I am making this video, letting you guys the 10 foods that you need to be cutting out in order to break through your plateaus and start losing weight quickly. If you're ready, make sure you grab a snack or two and let's dive in. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Seppi and I'm passionate about health, nutrition, weight loss, and living with ADHD. As someone who has personally lost over 50 pounds and understands the challenges of living with ADHD, I'm so excited to share my experiences, knowledge, and tips with you guys to help you on your own health journey. My videos are all about providing practical, evidence-based information and strategies that you can implement into your daily life to improve your health, optimize your nutrition, manage your weight, and thrive with ADHD. So if that sounds good to you, make sure you go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video from me. Thank you so much, it helps me a lot. Number 1, smoothies, especially in the mornings. I don't really get that. These are usually included in weight gain programs. So if you're losing weight, you shouldn't be having them, especially in the morning. If you start your day with a fruit smoothie, it is a healthy choice, don't get me wrong, it's filling, but I can list about 100 research that proves that taking sugar early in the day will have you crave more sugar and carbs throughout the day. This is crucial for people with ADHD because it makes our cravings even worse than it is. This is what's gonna happen. You will have that smoothie, a salad for lunch, but you will be craving so much food around dinner time, sometimes it can get out of control. So I want you to be safe. Although many doctors recommend smoothies in the morning and have your sugar earlier in the day, I recommend if you have to have a smoothie, have it as a meal later in the day or at nighttime when you actually crave carbs and sugar. Even though that's not ideal, but it will save you from craving and eating more calories throughout the day in addition to that smoothie that you had in the morning. Number 2, avocado toast. I use it as a prime example of a health food that is mentioned on most diet programs. I have avocado toast every day now, but if I'm trying to lose weight, you bet your sweet I cut it out the first thing. Why? Because the combination of fat and carbs and sugar in the bread is detrimental to weight loss. We use it for people who want to gain weight actually, not people who want to lose weight, because the glucose from the bread spikes your insulin up, opens your cell membrane, and the fat from the avocado goes right in there and helps you gain weight. Not only I would stay away from avocado toast, I would also minimize my bread consumption to pretty much 0. I'm so sorry if this is not something that you want to hear and you love bread, but that's the only way to build that foundation we were talking about. If you really want to have bread, I would have rye bread and paired with egg whites, but let's be honest, nobody likes rye bread. If you really want to do quit bread and that's your goal, I made a video, it's one of the most popular videos on my channel on how to quit bread without discipline. So check it out after this video if you'd like. Number 3, vitamin waters and energy drinks. They have loads of sugar in them. Make sure you check out the label. For example, looking at this acai blueberry pomegranate flavor vitamin water, it has 32 grams of sugar in it. If you compare the sugar content strictly to a Kit Kat bar has 9 grams of sugar less compared to this drink. I'm not saying a Kit Kat bar is healthier because it has other stuff added to it, but what I'm saying is that a vitamin drink is not as healthy as it is advertised, and you should really take a look at the content and make sure you go with the 0 sugar options all the time. Number 4, Fruits are absolutely healthy. I definitely agree. They're healthy to take for people who are not trying to lose weight. I'm so sorry to say that. If you're going through weight loss, you have to be very careful with your sugar intake. And I'm just being honest with you guys. It's not just the fructose in the fruit that is bad for you, it's the craving that it will cause. So do yourself a favor and stay away from my favorite fruits: banana, mango, peaches, grapes, pineapples, and only stick to berries during this phase. Berries have the lowest sugar content and they're the healthiest because they're full of antioxidants. Make sure you get your vitamins from veggies and your food every single day. You don't have to have fruits to be healthy. Number 5, healthy salad dressings. There are many salad dressings that are marked as healthy, but they contain high amounts of oil and sugar. As I mentioned, the combination of these two is deadly to weight loss, so you want to stay away from them. Even when you find something that is very low in sugar, they might have a higher fat concentration or additives or vice versa. So if you can make your dressing at home, it would be best. Just mix some olive oil, lemon juice, mustard, and herbs, and even some yogurt. You could have yourself a really good and nice salad dressing. And of course, if you're gonna buy it from the store, it's always best that it has a higher fat content instead of sugar and carbs. If you want to be super healthy, make sure the oil is cold extracted and it's organic. Usually the vinaigrette style dressing are the healthiest as well. Number 6, nuts. Nuts in small amount and soaked properly can be very healthy and it gives you a boost of energy. I totally agree. However, it's very hard to stay disciplined with the amount that you eat. They're so easy to binge, especially when you're dieting, right? If you agree, let me know in the comments. So it's best not to purchase them if you're going through a weight loss journey. And please don't get me started on nut butters. They're so caloric dense and they're generally not as healthy as you think because you're crushing all of those nuts and you're putting it in a jar. Let's talk about peanut butter. 1 tablespoon can add up to 100 calories and it is the least nutritious nut butter. And let me clear my conscience before I move on to the next food. Now that I have your attention, I mean, if you're gonna have some kind of nut butter, I would stick to almond or cashew butter and stay away from peanut, and make sure the only ingredient under nutrition fact is the actual nut. If there's anything else, please stay away because it's not even healthy. It's not worth it. Number 7, since I loved protein bars back in the days, I looked into every single protein bar and granola bar that was available around me, including some of my favorites like One and Quest bars. They're advertised as healthy and low calories, but again, they're very caloric dense. They're 200 calories plus, and they're not the best snacks that you can have. The only place that they would have in your weight loss journey is when you are going out and you don't have access to food. They're great meal replacements. Number 8, potatoes and pastas. They're the weight gainers carbs. These are the things that you want to stay away from. You don't go to an Italian place and order pizza. You order chicken and vegetable. Why do I say that? A lot of professional bodybuilders actually add pasta and potato when they want to gain weight during their off season. First of all, it makes you gain a lot of water weight, so you're going to feel really puffy, and if you keep eating it, you're going to be putting on a lot of fat if you're not working out as intensely as a professional bodybuilder. Number 9, dried fruits. 1 cup of raisin has 400 calories. That's literally the same as a cup of rice and 4 ounces of chicken and some veggies. That's a whole entire meal, right? For example, in 100 grams of dried apple, there's 57 grams of sugar, and in 100 grams of regular apple, there's only 10. So you can see the difference. Number 10, flavored yogurt. Think about it. The reason you want the flavored yogurt as opposed to the regular yogurt is because they have sugar in it and they're addictive. If you don't believe me, check out the labels next time and see how much sugar they contain. They're great for you to transition into your weight loss phase. I use it and I talk about it in this video. If you are eating unhealthy and you want to transition into a healthy life, it's a very good snack to have. But if you are actually plateauing and you want to lose weight and you want to expedite your weight loss, then definitely make sure you lose it. As you guys can see, these flavored yogurts are not as healthy as they're advertised. They're advertised as they're healthy for your gut microbiota, but if that's what you're concerned about, you should just stick to regular yogurt. Please don't be overwhelmed with all the information in this video. Transitioning into intuitive eating, it takes a lot of try and error and it takes time. We can't go from being 40 pounds overweight, for example, to eating healthy and intuitively. Give yourself time to train your body to learn what's good for it by eliminating these foods that we talked about, and then enjoy all the healthy foods in the world. If I actually tried to eat like this 6 years ago when I started my weight loss journey, which God knows I did, it wouldn't have worked because it would have led me to overeating, binge eating, and having a lot of sugar. So this is why I'm saying take your time, stick to this, eliminate the food, train your taste buds, take your time and transition into a healthier lifestyle over time. And I know cutting these foods sounds very scary. Cutting out bread, pasta, potato, all the sugar in the world, and the fruits even, it sounds very unhealthy, but trust me, it's the only way that's gonna work. If you're like me, if you struggle with food addiction, if you have ADHD, this is the only way to go. I've tried it all on my clients. It just doesn't work. You need that intensity. Please make sure you apply it. If this all makes sense to you guys, make sure you comment below and let me know. Like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Love you all. Bye-bye.